Jennifer Lawrence knocks Kourtney Kardashian as annoying during lie detector test. When you're strapped to a lie detector machine with your co-star asking pointed questions about your celebrity obsessions, there's absolutely no room for polite evasion or diplomatic answers. Jennifer Lawrence, the Oscar-winning actress known for her refreshingly unfiltered personality, found herself in exactly this situation during a recent Vanity Fair interview with her Dime I Love co-star Robert Pattinson. What was supposed to be a fun promotional segment quickly turned into an unexpectedly savage takedown of one particular Kardashian family member. While Lawrence has been incredibly vocal over the years about her genuine love and obsession with the entire Kardashian clan, even crediting their reality show with helping her through some of her darkest professional moments, it turns out that her affection doesn't extend equally to all members of America's most famous family. When Pattinson held up a photo of Khloe Kardashian and asked if she was Jennifer's favorite sister, the Hunger Games star didn't even let him finish his question before enthusiastically confirming that yes, Khloe absolutely holds that special place in her heart. However, what came immediately after that admission shocked viewers and probably made Kourtney Kardashian spit out whatever organic green juice she was sipping. Lawrence didn't just politely suggest she prefers other sisters or diplomatically avoid naming names. Instead, she launched into a surprisingly specific critique that revealed exactly what grinds her gears about the eldest Kardashian daughter. According to Jennifer, Kourtney has become more annoying than ever, and she didn't hold back on explaining precisely why she feels this way. The actress zeroed in on what she perceives as Kourtney's insufferable habit of turning every single personal choice into some grand public announcement that demands attention and validation. Lawrence expressed her frustration with Kourtney's need to broadcast decisions that should simply be personal preferences, giving specific examples that clearly touched a nerve. She mentioned how Kourtney will make dramatic declarations like announcing she's not going to wear certain outfits anymore, as if the world desperately needs to know about her wardrobe evolution. Jennifer's exasperated response to this behavior was perfectly succinct, essentially telling Kourtney to just wear whatever she wants without feeling the need to issue a press release about it. The criticism didn't stop there, as Lawrence moved on to another example that apparently drives her absolutely crazy. She called out Kourtney for announcing that she doesn't have a television in her bedroom, as if this lifestyle choice deserves some kind of medal or special recognition. Jennifer's reaction to this particular announcement was even more direct, basically telling Kourtney that if she doesn't want to watch television, she should simply not watch it without making sure everyone knows about her superior choices. The underlying message was clear: just shut up and live your life without constantly seeking attention for every mundane decision you make. If you're loving this celebrity drama and want to stay updated on all the latest entertainment news and unexpected feuds, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss a moment. I would be incredibly grateful if you could support my health by clicking the super thanks option, as every bit of help during challenging times means the world to me and keeps this content coming your way. What makes Lawrence's critique particularly interesting is the context of her long-standing relationship with the Kardashian family and her very public admiration for their reality television empire. This isn't someone who casually watches an episode here and there or follows them on social media from a distance. Jennifer has repeatedly discussed her genuine obsession with the family over the years, even crediting them with helping her through one of the most challenging professional experiences of her career. Back in 2017, Lawrence appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and opened up about how she relied on the Kardashians while filming her intense horror movie Mother. The actress explained that she reached such a low emotional point during production and had to go to such dark places for her character that she eventually needed to bring the Kardashians in as a lifeline to sanity. She clarified that she didn't actually bring them to set in person, but rather created an elaborate support system centered around their reality show and presence. Jennifer revealed that she had to film one particularly horrifying scene that required her to access emotions and experiences she had never explored before as an actress, and the prospect terrified her days in advance. To cope with the psychological demands of this challenging role, Lawrence requested a private tent on set that would keep her separated from all the background extras because she genuinely didn't know what emotional state she might be in or how she might behave while preparing for these intense scenes. Inside this personal sanctuary, she set up a computer that played Keeping Up with the Kardashians on repeat, surrounded herself with headshots of the family members, and even wrote personal notes to herself from them that helped ground her and pull her back from the dark places her character required her to visit. Lawrence admitted during the interview that she couldn't share the specific content of these notes because she didn't want to offend anyone and they represented her own deeply personal thoughts and coping mechanisms. The fact that she developed this elaborate Kardashian-based support system demonstrates just how genuine her connection to this family has been, making her recent criticism of Kourtney all the more noteworthy. You don't create an entire therapeutic protocol around a family's reality show unless you have a deep and sincere attachment to them, which means Lawrence's frustration with Kourtney comes from a place of real investment rather than casual observation or superficial judgment. Since that vulnerable admission about using the Kardashians as emotional support during difficult filming, Jennifer has actually developed real friendships with members of the family, particularly with matriarch Kris Jenner. The relationship between Lawrence and the Kardashian-Jenner clan has evolved from parasocial admiration into genuine connection, which was beautifully demonstrated when Jennifer celebrated her 30th birthday in 2020. Kris Jenner, never one to miss an opportunity to publicly celebrate the people she cares about, took to her Instagram story to share multiple sweet birthday messages for the Oscar-winning actress. The first image showed Kris and Jennifer cuddled together on a bed, both acting surprised while reading a book together in a moment of playful intimacy that suggested real affection between them. Kris captioned the photo with an enthusiastic birthday greeting that conveyed genuine warmth and friendship. The second photo depicted the two women hugging one another closely, accompanied by an even more effusive message where Kris called Jennifer the most amazing girlfriend, wife, daughter, and jokingly declared her as her favorite daughter for that day. The humor and affection in these posts demonstrated that Lawrence had successfully transitioned from devoted fan to actual friend of the family, gaining insider access to the clan she had admired from afar for so many years. This evolution from fan to friend makes Jennifer's recent criticism of Kourtney even more fascinating because it suggests she now feels comfortable enough with her relationship to the family to publicly express genuine opinions rather than maintaining the starstruck enthusiasm of an outsider trying to gain favor. Real friends can criticize each other and express frustration with specific behaviors, whereas acquaintances or people trying to ingratiate themselves typically avoid any negative comments. Lawrence's willingness to call out what she perceives as Kourtney's annoying tendencies while still maintaining her love for the family overall suggests a level of comfort and authenticity in these relationships that has developed over years of connection. She's not worried that Kris will cut her off or that the family will reject her for expressing honest frustration with one member's behavior, which indicates a secure foundation of friendship that can withstand disagreement and critique. However, the question remains whether Kourtney herself will take kindly to being called annoying by someone who has repeatedly professed love for her family, or whether this public criticism might create some tension between them. The specific behaviors that Lawrence called out reveal something interesting about what frustrates people about certain types of performative lifestyle choices and the culture of constant announcement that social media has created. Kourtney Kardashian has built much of her recent brand around wellness, intentional living, and making supposedly enlightened choices about everything from what she eats to what she wears to how she structures her home environment. Her lifestyle website push and her general public persona have increasingly focused on these themes, with Kourtney positioning herself as someone who has transcended the superficial concerns that might occupy her sisters and instead focuses on deeper, more meaningful aspects of life.